everybody, it's Mark T, and it's time for a review. Now this isn't going to be part of Anime Talk, but the series, based on one of my all-time favorite mangas, Boku no Hero Academia, has had an anime. And as such, and because I haven't done a consistent review series since Pokemon X and Y, I've decided to start reviewing this series. Now, it's probably not going to be very long. I'm assuming if it's not 13 episodes, it's probably going to be around 26. But I love this series, and as such, I just want to talk about it in review form. Now, overall, the anime, at least so far, remember, it's only one episode out right now, has done a very good job about following the manga. In fact, I think the manga chapter is basically like syncs up perfectly. We basically follow the adventures of Izuku Midoriya as he tries to become a hero. And I'll be honest, this series is pretty close to my heart in the fact that, well, A, I'm a huge fan of underdogs, and B, I love superheroes. I've even had quite a few videos on my channel talking about heroism, so yeah, check that out when you can. Anyways, it's about Izuku Midoriya going through life. Now, in this world, there are beings that have abilities called quirks. Now, quirks can be pretty much any kind of superpower, from super strength to being able to make fire out of nothing, and, you know, everything in between. However, Izuku was born without any quirk to speak of, because, well, from what the doctor says in the series, you need a sort of, like, you need to be missing, like, a toe or something of that nature. Like, essentially something that's replaced that's unnecessary. Anyways, since he lives in a world full of superpowered beings, when he isn't one, he constantly gets his ass kicked by his childhood friend / main bully, Bakugo, and others in the series. But there are also a lot of other great characters. Now, let's talk about the episode specifically. Now, the episode opens on, well, basically where the anime, where the manga starts, with, Midoriya watching a giant battle, seeing some heroes, and writing down notes about said heroes. Again, he's basically a superhero fanboy, very much like myself, and he writes down all of it, which honestly makes him a pretty unique kind of character, because he's basically writing down all the strengths and weaknesses, every good thing or every bad thing that could potentially happen with them. I'm assuming maybe by the very unlikely chance that heroes could turn evil. It's a probability anyways. And essentially he dreams of going to basically the ultimate high school for superheroes, which is UA, where A, his favorite superhero, All Might, and a lot of the other great superheroes in the world go. So, so throughout this episode, we see a bit of Midoriya's past, you know, him being bullied by Bakugo, and we see a lot of other cool stuff going on. We also see pretty much the most depressing part in the series, in my honest opinion, of him going to the doctor, and the doctor literally saying that he will never be able to have a quirk, and it's just, you can see the heartbreak in his eyes. Even his mom feels terrible for him. But overall, this episode goes through the manga. It goes through basically the first chapter of the manga, except for a few parts that are taken out, mainly because they're going to be in the next episode. Overall, the series, so, like, it's hard to pass judgment on this series so far. It follows the manga chapter very well. We get a good perspective on the characters, and we also see that in this world, all of the kids don't even think about studying regular stuff like science or math or anything like that, or even being a writer. It's just they all want to be superheroes, which to me is a worthwhile endeavor. Either way, it was a good episode and a good start to the series. And if you have never watched Boku no Hero Academia or read the series, do it now. Or actually just watch through the anime. Although you're gonna have to wait a while because, you know, episodes once a week. But honestly, I could not suggest this more. This series is probably my favorite newer anime / manga ever made. And it's a damn good series, especially if you like underdog stories and especially if you like heroes, particularly superheroes. So that's all for now, and I will see you all next time.